Hey Gemini, this is Nixie with Coyote Bird Tarot, and I'm here to do your weekly reading on what's new, what's coming in, what you can expect. If you're interested in a personal reading, please check the description box, and let's get right into it. For Gemini, please, what is coming in this week? What can they expect? What can my Geminis expect this week? What is coming in for my gems? One card for Gemini on what's coming in this week, please. What is coming in? That one. Ooh, strategy, red fox. Let me hold that up so you can see it better. Very nice. Okay, so you might be strategizing about something here. Let's get a couple more. For Gemini, please, what is coming in this week? What can they expect? What can my Geminis expect this week? What's coming in? What is going on this week for Gemini? All right, 2 cards for Gemini, please, on what's coming in this week. Oh, god damn. Sorry, guys. I forgot to silence my phone. Give me a hot second. All right, that's better. So, your dreams are closer than you think. And one more card for Gemini. Hey, Karma, thanks for being here. One more card for Gemini for the week. Ooh, hiding. So, very interesting with all the water droplets in both of these. You may have a very emotional week. Let's get a couple of Island Time cards. What is going on for my Geminis this week? Clear guided messages. What can my Geminis expect? What can my Geminis expect this week? 2 cards for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, or Rising. What can they expect this week? What is happening for my gems? Well, I appreciate that, Karma. All right, you get Healing Heart. And that says healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Then you get addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. And then photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. Very interesting. All right. So something is going on. I really get the feeling from, like I said, you see all the water droplets on these cards. I feel like there have been some tears recently. Um, and you may have been kind of hiding from what was going on. Someone had an addiction, whether it was something concrete like alcohol, drugs, that kind of thing, or just like codependency, even a love addiction, or, just really being obsessed with something that they shouldn't, whether this is you or another person. But with Healing Heart, you're getting over that, whether it's, you know, whether it's a toxic relationship you're healing from, an actual addiction, someone else's addiction, and you're looking at the past right now, making memories, feeling nostalgic. But I find it very interesting. Your dreams are closer than you think, and with this red fox card, I know the tiny print is impossible to read, but it says strategy. So I feel like this has all been part of a plan to pull yourself out of this addiction or away from this person who is an addict, um, and sort of get yourself healed, move on, look at what it is you want. What are your dreams? And go towards that. Strategize. So this is really interesting. Let's get some tarot and see what that's about. For Gemini, please, Sun, Moon, or Rising, what can they expect this week? Oh, I forgot. I can't shuffle these this way. For Gemini, what is coming in this week? What do they need to know? What can my Geminis expect this week? All right. 3 cards for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, or Rising. What can they expect this week, please? Ooh, very nice. Ace of Swords. 2 more cards for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, or Rising. 8 of Swords. Feeling trapped. Yeah, that would tie in very strongly with that addiction card. And 1 more card for Gemini, please. What is coming in this week? The Hermit. A withdrawal, seeking your inner truth. All right, this is very interesting. I know I say that a lot, but it's always very interesting. So, with the Ace of Swords in your kind of recent past, you had some kind of clarity come in, and I want you to notice that she's holding a key, and the keyhole is right there in the middle of her head. So, you're unlocking something in your thoughts, in your mind. Excuse me. And I think it must have to do with this addiction, this healing heart. Hang on 1 second. Okay, can you guys still hear me? I just had to mute my laptop, but I want to make sure you can still hear me. So, yeah, you're unlocking something here. Okay, thank you, Karma. I appreciate that. You're unlocking something here that will get you closer to your dreams. Um, there's strategy involved. And with the 8 of Swords, you're very up in your head about it. You are feeling blocked, trapped, and possibly caught up in the past. But if you go within with the Hermit here, really look at what's going on, how you're feeling, what you need to do. You have the clarity now to break out of this mental prison. It will take some time and thought with hiding here. I feel like that's a withdrawal, yes, but you need to not hide. You need to be healing. And the Hermit energy is great for that. Just pull inside, really look at your feelings, let yourself feel them, and, look at what is true for you, what the truth is. The Hermit always is shining the light of truth for others. So look at your own truth and see what that's about. So let's clarify. For Gemini, please, Sun, Moon, or Rising, what can they expect this week? What's coming in? What is coming in for my Geminis, please? Clear guided messages for Gemini for the week. All right. Clarify the Ace of Swords for Gemini, please. Ace of Swords for Gemini. That's too many. 1 card for the Ace of Swords. Okay. Hang on a second. Please clarify the Ace of Swords for Gemini. That is much better. Sometimes you gotta clear that energy. Jojo, hey, thanks for being here. So with the Ace of Swords, you get the Strength card, which that's fantastic. Clarify the 8 of Swords for Gemini, please. This one wants to come out. You get the 4 of Cups. Yeah. Trying to make a decision, not sure if you want to. Clarify the Hermit for Gemini, please. The Hermit. That one wants to come out. Ooh, 7 of Wands. Fiery. All right. Hang on a second. There we go. So, with the Ace of Swords and this clarity that's come in about your situation, you have the Strength card, which tells me you have the strength of will to pull yourself out of this situation. Um, I do feel like it's time to come out of hiding. Yes, go within and explore, but don't hide yourself. Um, be authentic, be yourself. So, yeah, you have the strength to overcome whatever this addiction, this block, this obstacle was. And then with the Eight of Swords, where you're up in your head, you're feeling trapped, you see the cage, you notice that it's open. This person could fly right out, just like in the Rider Waite, where she's got loose bonds and a blindfold, but her feet aren't bound. She can just walk right out of that prison of swords. And it's a similar energy here. With the Four of Cups, you're not sure you want to take that escape. Um, it's like you're not seeing the positive in the situation. The Four of Cups is all about not seeing offered gifts. So I feel like, yeah, there's some healing coming in. I feel like you have help coming in here and you're not seeing it. So try to open your eyes, look around, see who it is that's trying to help you. And yeah, strategize about that. And then you have the Hermit and the Seven of Wands. So you may be feeling very resistant about going within, but then again, you could also just be standing up for yourself in this situation. Again, I don't know what this addiction is for you. It's some kind of block, some kind of obstacle. Could be, that you have some kind of obsession or addiction going on. Could be someone else in your life who is very close to you. But you're fighting to get yourself out of this situation and maybe feeling a little resistant to that because it's hard. It's hard to kick an addiction or a relationship with someone who has one. It's very difficult. Now, if this is an actual like drug or alcohol addiction, there is help. Even if it's not um you know, if it's not your addiction, there are still things like Al-Anon where you can go and get support for being in a relationship with an addict. Um, if it's something else, if it's a block, you do have the strength and the clarity to figure this out and get over it. I'm going to dig a little more and see what this is about. Um, for Gemini, please, what's coming in this week? What can they expect? What is coming in for my Geminis, please? Clear guided messages. All right, clarify why the Four of Cups. Why is that Four of Cups here? Yeah, the Chariot. Why the Four of Cups for Gemini? All right, the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords again. Okay. Yeah, you're feeling very stuck. Um Wow, this card is gorgeous. I forget the name of the Celtic goddess who was turned into an owl. That might have been Blodeuwedd, and if I just slaughtered that pronunciation, apologies. That is a very powerful image on this card because the owl is all about wisdom. And I feel like, especially with all the flowers around, you have the wisdom to just bust right out of this. You can absolutely do this. You're worried about manipulation, gaslighting, toxic behavior, but the Chariot is a card of victory. You can absolutely overcome this and move forward. Um, but with the Five of Swords, it may take cutting through some unhealthy behavior on your part or someone else's. I have not a clue whose it is. It could be either way, the way I'm seeing the cards. So, yeah, then the Hermit and the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Hermit and the Seven of Wands for Gemini, please. That one. Eight of Pentacles, putting in some hard work. Clarify the Hermit and the Seven of Wands. Okay, for Gemini. You get, Judgment, the Hanged Man, and the Ten of Pentacles. Fan-fucking-tastic. Yeah, so as I said, you need to really go deeply within and look at this situation carefully. You can absolutely stand up for yourself. You can fight for your freedom from whatever this is. The Eight of Pentacles, it is going to take hard work. Judgment, you need to revisit some past situations, some past behavior, and really, really think about, like I said, with the Hermit, go deep within. Examine your behavior, examine this other person's behavior. You can pull yourself out of this. You need to look at things from different perspectives with the Hanged Man. But the Hanged Man is all about spiritual enlightenment. He has hung himself like this to gain that enlightenment. So, and that ties in with the Hermit beautifully. So just really examine the situation from as many perspectives as you can. Hey, J-Dub. And with the Ten of Pentacles here, this is going to be a very solid outcome. You really, especially with your dreams are closer than you think and healing heart, for me, that's what this Ten of Pentacles means. You can find a solid way forward that will have growth. Yeah. Wow, that's fantastic. All right, let's get some advice for Gemini. What advice do you have for Gemini in this situation, please? What advice do you have for Gemini this week? Advice for Gemini, please. What advice do you have for Geminis in this situation? That one. Florida waters. Whoops. Natural form, enchanted potion, red roses, cleansing. Very interesting. And this card jumped, wow. This jumped right out as I was starting to put the deck down. Telekinesis, influence, willpower, control, and obstacles. So, Jojo. So Florida waters, for those of you who don't know, that is actually, it's a cologne, but it's used also for sort of spiritual cleansing, grounding, just clearing an area. So you may need to do some, cleansing, clearing. If you want to smoke cleanse, that works. There are sprays. Do whatever you need to do to clear out your space and get this energy out. And Florida water can be great for that. Then with this, I mean, this is right there with that Ace of Swords. You have the willpower to do this, the control. There are obstacles, but with this sword, you can cut right through them. So, yeah, I really feel like you can absolutely get out of this situation, but you really need to strategize, go deep, really go deep and look at your authentic self. What feels right to you? And you can pull yourself out of this situation. So, Gemini, that is what I have for you today. I really hope that helped. You're welcome, Dove. Thanks for being here. I hope that helped. Please like the video, share, subscribe if you haven't. If you're interested in a personal reading, details on your own situation, check the description box. I do have listings up. And I'll see you next time. We're going to do Cancer in about 10 minutes. So feel free to hop in. You're welcome, Jojo. All right, guys, thanks so much. I'll see you next time.